Hi. In Module 10, when we're going to talk about graphing. So previously, on the last slide, last set of videos, we talked about using what's called a t-table. We're going to do one more example of using a t-table, but before we do that, I just want you to look at the slide while I talk to you about it. If you look at the equation, it says 2x plus y is equal to 4. Well, the previous example said y equals and then the rest of the equation. You'll notice that this equation is written in a different format. All the examples that you get are going to be unique, whether it be the sign that's different, the numbers, the coefficients in front of the x, if there's a coefficient in front of y, if the constant's a real number, if it's a fraction, if it's a decimal, etc. I'm just trying to give you an example of different styles so that you can use them to go by as a guide. Okay, it's not going to be a one problem solves every way no matter what it is. But if it looks like this, which is what we call standard form, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, all you still have to do is take the values that I'm giving you in the t-table. So for instance, we're going to go to the board in a minute and we're going to work this problem out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that -1. It says x is equal to -1. So I'm going to use substitution. And I'm going to substitute that -1 in place of x. And then I'm going to solve for whatever letter is left, which is y in this case. Then I'm going to take the 0 and the -4 and do the same thing, only instead of plugging them in place of x, I'm going to plug them in place of y. And I'm going to work it out. And when I'm done, the ordered pairs that I get, if I do it correctly, should make a straight line. So now that we've gone through that, we know it's in standard form, but it's okay. Let's go to the board and solve this problem and then graph our line and make sure we know how to graph correctly.